Hello everyone, today inshallah we will talk about chemical reactions. As you see, this is section 4 of chapter 2. We will discuss also that life depends on these chemical reactions. First of all, what's the meaning of chemical reactions? It means that we have change in substances into different substances by breaking and forming chemical bonds, okay? As you see here, we have these A and B substances, okay, they will form a bond between them. هلا we see here the AB, okay, the AB substances, they have a bond in between them, and the C and D, okay. Now what happens is breaking of these bonds and forming of new bonds, okay. So this is the meaning of this is the meaning of chemical reactions. Let's move to the next slide. Okay, now we have reactants, products, and bond energy. Now the reactants, they are substances that they are changed during the chemical reaction. Okay, as we can see in here, okay, as we can see here, the products are substances that are made by chemical reactions. So these substances, the H2, the Cl2, they are reactants. The HCl is the product, okay. Now we have bond energy, which is the amount of energy that is needed to break a bond between two atoms. Yani the H2, okay, there is a bond between the H and the other H, okay. So we need an bond energy to be broken down, okay. Type. Now the chemical equilibrium, as we see this chemical reaction, the H2 plus O2 goes to H2O, okay. This reaction can goes in both direction, yani the H2O can be broken into H2 and O2, okay. Now this chemical equilibrium reached once the chemical reaction goes in both directions, okay. Once the amounts of H2 and O2 is equal to the amounts of H2O, okay. Yani the chemical reactions goes in both directions, and it's the reactants and products, they are made in the same rate, okay. Now the activation energy is the amount of energy that is needed to start the reaction, okay. As we said, we need to break down the bonds between the reactants, okay, and we need energy to make what? To make bonds between the products, okay. Now the amount of energy that is needed to start the chemical reaction, we call it what? Activation energy. Type. According to the activation energy, we can divide the chemical reactions into two types. We have the exothermic reaction, where the energy is the exothermic, yeah, the energy is releasing, okay, the energy is produced by the chemical reaction. And we have the endothermic reactions, where the amount of energy that is needed to break down the bonds is more than the energy that is released, okay. So that's why the endothermic reaction needs energy to start the reaction. Okay, the homework is question 19 and 20 in page 57. That's it for today's lesson. Hope to see you really soon and in a good health. Bye bye.